And welcome back to Crypto Hulk. My goodness, what we find when we dig. When we go deep diving 2 miles below, we find some stuff. We found that Ripple has been very, very busy when they first started. Ripple has partnerships with countries like, wow, superpowers, other superpowers. Woohoo! Crypto Hulk found that one out. So I want you guys to know ahead of time, okay? All the games being played. I don't want you all to be played. That's why I deep dive to find stuff nobody else can find. Yes. Bondi baby. Henry Brown. I've been struggling since I got out of the federal prison. Pam Silencio with all that stuff, man. First person is Danny Boy. Congrats. I'm gonna scoot through this because I got a lot of going over. Some deep dives I did here. I'll keep the show at a decent length. I'll be very mindful of the time. Crypto She-Hulk's here. XR Pure Blood. And then I think right in the beginning we had Danny Boy MKP. Mimi Cool Cat. And then 40 acres and a mule homestead. Boy, that's something. 1970s legend. Yeah, buddy. It'll take a few minutes for everybody to show up. Now, I made the show members only, so we won't have a big crowd tonight. Just letting you know. When I find, hey, these people have enough free shows. My God, I've been doing that shit for 3 fucking years. Jeremy, thanks for your donation. Get this party started, right? Can't wait to see what Professor Hulk has on the chalkboard for tonight. Oh, yeah. Henry Brown, thanks for your donation. Says, I have to get in tip-top shape to enjoy this little time we have to be rich. So not health advice, but I am plant-based, and today marks first day keto vegan. Frank G, member for 5 months. I've been listening to the replay during my 4 a.m. workout. Looking forward to the truth bombs to start my day off right. You the best. We got Henry Brown again. I'm curious to see what people will do on case end. We're going to talk about some stuff. AOG likes the tomahawk steak. Hey, I cooked that sucker perfect. Here's what I did. Now, I cook mine different. Some people like to sear the beef and all that. 250 degrees, and put it in for about, and I have an air fryer, so each air fryer is a little different on the heat kind of thing, but 250, check it at 30-minute mark, and then check it at 45-minute mark, and then from the 45 to an hour, it just depends on, but you want your meat, I think, about 145 degrees, somewhere in there. I got my little thermometer with the chart. Yeah. That's just the way I cook mine, and it works. Because you can't cook that shit fast. I mean, probably 45 is a little bit pushing it. Because, it takes a long time. You're not going to sit there in a restaurant and wait that long. I'm not in a restaurant. But there's different methods. I'll put it at 250 because they're thick. They're like that thick, the tomahawk. And I'll stick it in the air fryer and just start looking through crypto news and shit, and then have a buzzer go off at 30 minutes, check it, put it in for another 15, check it. Then maybe you might need another 10. I'm not in a rush today. But you can't really cook that fast because it's so thick. The outside's going to be cooked and the inside's going to be raw. So with tomahawks, you got to have a lot of time. Anyhow, I quit talking about the food. I got to get back to my job here. My job. I have to get back to my job. Phoenix and Dragon. Charles Looney is here. Ham is here. Brown. Will, wait a second there. Got a couple donations that came in. Appreciate it. Sean Wright. Thank you very much, Sean. Will Davis. Thanks for your donation. Thank you, Hulk. Sometimes I think we are going to be screwed out of our crypto. I hope not. But the jerks running the show hate us. I hope I'm wrong. Thanks again for the channel. We're going to get into some stuff today. Citrus, thanks for yours. Appreciate your donation. Okay. Um, what I did is I downloaded some videos to my YouTube page. Let's go over one of them. I'm going to go look on it myself and tell you which one we're going to go over. So I'm going to my channel. I go to where it says videos. And if we go to the first one here, so the video is titled Breaking. Is XRP Ripple fundraising here? If so, then it's a security. It shows a picture of Ripple Fox. Let's go over that one first. Let me try to find it on my page. Where did it go? Uh-oh. Son of a bitch. I don't see it. Oh, this isn't good. I think I might have lost it. I'll just have to look at the video possibly and go over it. Damn it. Fucking shows needs to show a picture of a fox. Boy, Jove, I've lost it. Damn, this is not good. All right, well, I've got to watch my own video then. I don't know what happened to it. Okay, then. Looks like that's what I do. Plan B. So let me blow it out, get it bigger. Okay, so we look at Ripple Fox. What we have is Ripple did things. So what I'm doing right now is I'm kind of going over. Look, I'm not an expert in this. So, well, first off, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor. Nothing on the show is real. Everything's fake. Don't do anything I say. My goal is to financially destroy you. All right. So then if you think that I'm a financial advisor and my goal is to financially destroy you and you still listen, then hey, thank you very much. So what we're looking at here is from 2014. All right. Now, what I'm showing you is Ripple was already in China. Let me even back this up. These other channels talk about this, but they don't quite get it. Okay. Like they'll hear it and talk about it, but it doesn't register. Okay. Let me break something down that I've only been saying for a couple years now. Okay. And the other channels have no clue. Hopefully they'll learn because it's embarrassing they don't say this already. Ripple's not a company. It's a government or governments doing an experimentation on a new form of money, okay, currency. If you'll notice, it's not a secret. Ripple said it before. They've talked about non-disclosure agreements. Brad Garlinghouse has said it. I think David Schwartz has said it on stage, this and that. Now, here's where Crypto Hulk comes in. Everybody stop with that. Now think. Non-disclosure agreements with who? Nobody asked that question. You ever notice that? They have no idea. There's got to be a reason why everybody's under some kind of non-disclosure agreement. Like with who? Have you ever heard of this? Like with who? That's the question nobody asks, except Crypto Hulk, who already figured. I mean, I asked that question years ago. That's why I've been saying for years. Ripple's a three-letter agency or combination of. They'll report on the homeland, went to go find the Satoshis and everything, because the national, not going to say security or agency. Look, no other channel showed this, what I did. If you go back a week or two, I showed you the original Ripple page from like day one. They had all the, it was like the Brady Bunch. You know, that one had everybody's picture and they're looking up at each other and down and they're smiling like the Brady Bunch in that big old square. Remember I showed you that on my channel? Like no other channel has? Okay. If you look at the top page, I'm talking about brand new people. Go ahead and tell these other channels because these people are seriously lost making these other channels, especially that one guy, you know, he says, come on in, right? And then listen what Dummy says. He calls Gary Gensler Goldman Gary. Then he claims to have some kind of master, and I won't say mind group, okay? Now here's how dumb these fucks are. If you look on my page where I showed the Ripple Brady Bunch pictures of all the people, if you look at the top of it, brand new people, it lists all the partners from day one. Goldman Sachs was one. What? Goldman Sachs is a Ripple partner from day one. So go ahead and tell Mr. Come On In that if he's bashing Gary Gensler for being Goldman Gary, then why the fuck is Ripple their partner, dumbass? See what I'm saying? These people are so fucking stupid. So if you're putting down Gary Gensler because he worked at Goldman for 18 years, and Goldman's bad, right? Goldman's bad according to Brad. Then why the fuck are they Ripple partners from day one? Right on the fucking webpage I showed you. No other channel has a clue. Next. If we're wondering what agency is Ripple with non-disclosure agreements with, if again you look at that page, look at the top up there, and it says the national, I'm not going to say security, not going to say agency. It's right on the top page, dummies. These other channels are so fucking stupid. They have no idea what they're doing. That's who all the Ripple people say, oh, we have a non-disclosure agreement. But these other channels never even ask, never ask. They have no idea. They just read their news every day, read off the chart analysis. What's the price of XRP today, Bob? Well, I don't know. It's up 4.3% on the 24-hour. You see how fucking stupid these shows are? I mean, these people are brain dead. And their show, here's what's really scary, is you got these accredited investors that watch these people and put money into shit they talk about. Oh, man, are they going to get fucking destroyed? Okay. Ooh, wow. So what do we look at? Let's go back to Ripple Fox. Yeah, like Ripple from day one, it's not a startup. Okay. These other programs, these other platforms, they have no idea. They're making videos. They have no clue what's going on in reality. They look at what it looks like, but it's not that because Crypto Hulk's bringing the proof every fucking episode to show you. This is a 2014 web page I'm showing you here. It's got our wallets. What is that? That's Ripple. That ain't fake. You can look all the shit up right here. It shows Ripple Fox. What is that? See, this whole page is all in Chinese. I'm running a Google Translate on it. That's the only reason you can read this. If I didn't do that, all this shit would be Chinese. Well, Crypto Hulk, how is it that in 2014, Ripple's already making deals and it's called Ripple China? I've shown all the articles already. Yeah, right. How does that happen, Crypto Hulk? Aren't they our enemy? I don't know. You tell me. Sure doesn't look like it to me. It looks like they're buddy, right? So on this page right here, underneath the Ripple Fox, it shows currency and it shows CNY. That's the Chinese money, by the way. It says introduction, the third largest gateway of CNY. That's the Chinese yuan. The third largest gateway of CNY in China and the largest gateway of STR. Let me look. So I'm showing you on this web page here, it talks about Ripple, the financial innovation of Ripple. They're talking about market makers and stuff. What this is how Ripple didn't want this stuff to really come out at the trial, how they would make their business. So the judge decided to seal that up. Well, Crypto Hulk's showing you how they did it in a couple examples here. All right. Because when I heard the judge said, "Oh yeah, well, we're gonna keep Ripple's private little business deals private and how they made their moves around the world," I'm showing you right here how they did it, so that way we don't have to have the judge unseal it. Crypto Hulk's already unsealing it there, buddy. So Ripple would incentivize different companies like this Ripple Fox, and what would happen is Ripple would then have them. Now, maybe Ripple would give some away to them, but then as they created business, Ripple would pay them in XRP. So now we're kind of dealing with that would be a security sales, not the actual XRP itself. But when you're paying somebody to work for you in a common enterprise for a profit, that's a security. Now, not that the actual XRP is, because I don't believe that it is, but the manner in which Ripple would, now in the early phase, that's what it would be. At some point, yes, Ripple can walk away from it and close its doors as a company. But what Ripple was doing, they're dealing with the largest market making fund in Ripple. Okay. China was the largest market making fund. This is massive. Ripple went straight to China to make a deal. Like, this is involved in our government under the national, not going to say security, not going to say agency, okay? They were monitoring this whole thing. It talks about the market making income. Listen to this now. Market making income is distributed to holders in the form of XRP. So you have Ripple is number one party. The market makers are number two party. And what they were trying to do, Ripple was wanting the market makers to find other people's to have on ramps and off ramps. Okay, that's what was going on. So then Ripple would pay this particular Ripple Fox to open up more and more corridors and find other partners so they'd be incentivized. Well, that's a security. When Ripple would give that money to Ripple Fox so they can find more people. Now, at first, Ripple would give them the Ripple Fox, the XRPs for free. But then the more corridors that Ripple Fox would open, Ripple would then incentivize them. That's where the security comes into it, like almost rewarding them. And it says it right here. Market making income is distributed to holders in the form of XRP. There you have it, okay? So some of these dumbasses get on my channel and be like, "Oh, that's third party. You don't know what you're talking about." I'm like, wow, dude, you're so fucking stupid. Number one, you couldn't find this article if I flashed it in front of your face and you had a big ass magnifying glass. You still wouldn't get it. So I had to delete a bunch of comments from dumb people. When I break this down and I'm saying market making income dummies, all the haters out there, hey, just because your channel comes up with dog shit programming, don't try and hate on mine, because then I got to make you look like a dummy. All right. So we got market making income is distributed to holders in the form of XRP. Okay. That's how Ripple was paying off the people to create more and more on and off ramps. Okay. So first Ripple would give them it for free. Okay. That's not the security part. Okay. Dumbass. These dumbass people that comment on my show. The security part, dummy, is when they open more corridors and then Ripple incentivizes them with more and they call it a money market income, dumbass. Okay, that's where the money comes from. The securities, you dumb cock. All right. So that's first party and second party. I'm not even talking about third party, fucking tool. These people are like, oh, you're talking, oh, that's third party. It's not third party, fucking moron. Yeah, Ripple giving Ripple Fox shit for free. Okay, that's great. But then when they incentivize them to open more corridors and then they pay them with market making income, ta-da! There's your security, you tool, right there. Now, don't try to, correct Crypto Hawk on his channel because I got to make you look like a dumbass, and that's embarrassing. That's why you don't have your own show. You're watching mine, right? And these other dumbass shows that you watch, they have no content like this. So that's why you got to watch my show. So I'll let you watch my show. Just keep your fucking mouth shut. And then I don't make you look stupid. All right. So that's how it worked with the market making income. Let's see. They talk about price tracking on major gateways around the world. That's kind of just what we're looking at with this Ripple Fox thing. And that was back in 2014 that I showed. So I'm going to check the comments. That's the first video. Let me see if you guys kind of get what I'm talking about now. Somebody left some donations here. Hold on. Samuel L. Hulk, I had lunch with my financial advisor. In the middle of lunch, the restaurant started playing Ripple by the Grateful Dead. I could not focus the rest of lunch. It was an incredible coincidence. Makes you wonder, huh? It's all working out. Papa John, signs and wonders. The kingdom of God is within us. Got that right, buddy. Daniel C. Well said, Papa John. XRP King Duck. Thank you for the 528. Daniel C. says gold. Thank you very much, Daniel, for that. Let's see. Members are saying that stuff. Let's see. Did you know Gary has a twin brother? They have been manipulating markets. Traded some blank coins. Okay, so I'm going to go on to the next video on my show. Let me see which is the other one I had. Okay, the dividend one, where it shows dividends. Okay, let me go to my page here and look for the dividend. Hopefully I can find that one. Fundraising. Oh God, are you serious? This is not even fucking possible. Okay, looks like I'll be watching my video again. So I don't know what happened to my dividend. Oh, there it is. Okay, now, what do we got here? We have something called Ripple Sky, okay? For the dummies out there, here's what they do. They'll watch a 1 or 2 minute video and think they know everything. It's really sad. Okay, let me break it down for the slow, dumb people that make stupid comments on my show. All right, so you got Ripple. That's party number one. Second party is Ripple Sky. I'm not saying Ripple Sky's Ripple, dumbasses. These people are so fucking stupid. They got cocks in their ears. That's why they can't hear right, okay? So, what Ripple does for the slow, dumb people that make comments is Ripple's the first party, and Ripple Sky's the second separate party, nothing to do with Ripple. Well, isn't that something else? And then what Ripple does is gives Ripple Sky incentives, which are usually free at first. And then what happens is they make markets. They're the secondary market. Okay, primary market's Ripple. The secondary is these companies. And the third market would be a person like us. I'm not even talking about us, dummy. So Ripple Sky is one of these market maker type businesses where they have on-off ramps, and Ripple will incentivize them. So now when you do that, you're creating a security. Okay? Now listen again for the slow people that are very quick to say, oh, you're wrong, Crypto Hulk. Quit spreading FUD. Okay, no, it's just because you're slow and you don't get it, okay? But I'm not trying to call you MR or nothing because that would be like disrespectful, right? So what'll happen again is Ripple has these different ways of incentivizing. The initial, when they give it to them, that's a free giveaway. Got it. Totally fucking got it. But then when Ripple says, if you're able to start 10 corridors in 6 months, we will give you dividends and we'll pay you an XRP. Now that becomes a security. You fucking get it? All right? Well, I don't understand, Crypto Hulk. You're always trying to spread FUD. No, get off my channel, please, for God's sakes. You just make yourself look stupid and you embarrass yourself. So what Ripple has that's incentivizing, which then takes the XRP going from Ripple to Ripple Sky, and when it becomes a dividend, guess what you got now? You got a security there, buddy. All right. Now, for the slow people, the XRP itself is not a security. It's the manner in which Ripple transferred it that's the security. Got it? For the very, very slow, I have to explain things because they get all bent out of shape because they're too fucking stupid to understand what I'm saying, and they go make assumptions. And when you make an assumption, you make an ass out of yourself, okay? Now, this is from 2014. You can clearly see it on where it says Ripple Dividend. It gives you a what? A Ripple wallet. Well, ain't that something? And it's called www.rippledividend.com there, buddy. And the forum is, well, ripple.com/forum. And you won't find that anymore because they took it down. They don't want people to know, but they wanted to keep this a secret. Well, I got a secret for you. You can't keep nothing a secret with Crypto Hulk on the job. It says about us, Ripple Dividend is a virtual gateway. Organize monetary funds in the form of issuing IOUs. Listen to this. Listen right here. Earn profits. Oh, gotcha. Security right there. Earn profits through market making and regularly distribute dividends to its IOU holders. Well, ain't that something right there? Look, this goes out to all the slow people out there. When you're dealing with a stock and you get dividends, ta-da! That's the security, dummies. Okay? This shit, I know it's hard for you to get, so you got to leave those dumb comments on my show, and I got to clown your ass like I'm doing right now. Okay? Just shut your mouth, watch my long shows, and then you'll understand. But see, these are the same dummies that only have 2 minutes, 5 minutes a day. It's all they got, 2 to 5 minutes a day to watch a show. And they think their little pea brains are going to know everything. And guess what? You know nothing at all. That's why you watch my show and you don't have yours, because you're mentally slow. And that's okay. I can teach you. I really can. So we have something here called Ripple Dividend. Okay. And it's, here we go again, organize monetary funds in the form of issuing IOUs. When you start earning profits, that's a payment there, buddy. I know you don't get it, but when you earn profits through market making, that shows you have to do something to get something. Oh, so when you're talking about when you earned, that means you work. When you earn a profit through market making's the job. Oh shit, Crypto Hulk, you're right. And you regularly distribute dividends to the IOU holders. So Ripple will give a company XRPs, like a market maker of some sort. The market, so that initial give is free. That's not a security. It's just when you first give it to them, okay, cool. But then when they earn profits through market making, that's where the security comes in. Oh, Crypto Hulk told you. And then when you regularly distribute dividends, that's a security. Got it. So what am I saying there? This is for like the ultra slow. So again, what I'm saying is that the early days of Ripple, okay, the XR Pizzle, and definitely for Shizzle, was given away in the form of securities. The act of, like with gold, okay, if I have gold and I sell it to you, it's not a security. But if I have gold and I say, hey, everybody, I got 500 pounds of gold, and you can all, I'll send you a portion of the gold. And then depending on how many corridors you open up, you get to what? Earn profits, and I'll give you dividends. What the fuck is that? That's a security. Hello. Got it? Okay, let me check some comments there, buddy. I'm trying to break this down like kindergarten style for the slow people out there talking shit to Crypto Hull. Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him, Crypto Hull. These people are cracking me up, dude. They think they're so fucking smart. They don't even have their own show. Like, that's the first giveaway that you're a fucking tard. When you talk shit, you don't have your own show. That's rule number one. Papa John. Oh, I already read yours, but I'll read it again. Signs and wonders. The kingdom of God is within us. Daniel C. Thank you for that donation. I said that one again there. Well said, Papa John. You got the Peking Duck. Got yours in there. Why am I reading these things twice? What the hell? Now there's one. Where did that one come from? 1970s legend. Late fee. I thought it started at 10. Today's show is going to start at 6, which would be 9 your guys' time. It's Sunday, so I can start earlier. Now tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays and stuff are my times where it's probably going to be more like 6:37, which would be 9:30, 10 for you guys. But yeah, but at least you made it and you're getting some cool news right here. So you see what I'm saying is that in the very beginning, the XRP itself is clearly a currency, but it's the manner in which Ripple is moving the XRP around. Those are sales, the sales of the currency. Just like if I have gold, I could sell gold to you. Okay, you're selling gold. But if I say I have 500 pounds, I'm putting it into a fund and I'll give you profits for market making and I'll give you dividends. Now that gold, for me selling it, now it becomes a security. See? And this is how the judge will see this case is that, well, not this judge, it's going to go up to a higher court, and then what's going to happen is Congress is going to have to make definitions of all these things, blah blah blah, and then the judge can then interpret the law that the government, because right now we have no law for crypto. That's how all this will be done. So what will happen is in the law they'll put down this is a currency, and then this is electronic money, and it does this and it does that, and if you do this it's a security, and if you don't, that's how the judge will interpret this. So Congress will make all this stuff clear. And where does Congress get it from? All those top agencies like the FSB, Financial Stability Board, Basel, on and on, right? Okay. These people will make all the definitions and it'll trickle down to like the countries. That's where all this will come from. All of our legal clarity, just putting it out there. All right. You'll see. Because our government people are completely helpless. They don't even know what they're doing. All right. Yes, my Navy Fed is cool with buying the non-security XRP. There's a reason they're changing the narrative all of a sudden. Case is almost over. They can call it what they want, but unless it's made law, it's moot. See, now all you guys have got it. I constantly get new people, but if you've been on my show for a month or two, you totally understand this whole court trial is fake. Okay. I'm not going to get into all this stuff again. Maybe again, I'll talk about it some other time. But yeah, this court trial is like ridiculous. All right. Let's look at another one. Oh yeah. Let me see here. Okay, so we're gonna go to the one that I have here that says Kaboom, Japan's first Ripple ATM. Okay, so we look at this page and we know it's Ripple because in the top of the screen it has a Ripple logo and it's called Cyberbank. This again was one of the very first Ripple customers. Welcome to Japan's largest virtual currency exchange. I mean, we've never heard of Cyberbank. It is it is a Japan-based virtual currency gateway that installs Japan's first Ripple ATM and issues Ripple Cash cards. That's very interesting. Ripple Cash cards? Oh. And then Japan's first Ripple ATM. That's a good trivia question. The other channels will never be able to answer. You could say, "Hey, what was Japan's first Ripple ATM?" And people are like, what?" You're like, "Oh, Crypto Hulk taught us it was Cyberbank." Just letting you know. We just had a little fun with that one there, buddy. Next, let's see what breaking Ripple Fund in Asia. Okay, so it's called Ripple Fund. Okay, go to the next one. It says breaking Ripple Fund in Asia superpower, and I put question marks. Go to that video next because that's what I'm going to do right here. You're going to see super fund right there, and then I show you it's June 2015. So let me go to it right now. I'm looking at it on my page. All this is written in Chinese. It's written in the Chinese. Okay. And is that the Ripple Fund one? Hold on. Ripple. Hold on there. Okay, let me blow this page up. So it shows Ripple Fund. It's clearly all in Chinese, right? Okay. It shows dates on this page of what? 2013, 2014. 2013? Ripple's been in China for like 10 years, everybody. You see this? The numbers don't lie. 2013. This is all from Chinese. Look at that. It shows a little flow chart. It's all in Chinese. All that stuff. 2013. Look at that right there. Ripple Fund 2013. If you're watching the video, I got mine on mute right now. Okay. You see where? Okay, look. I want you to understand this. Ripple started off in China, probably like from day one, 2013. That like the Ripple settlement didn't happen until 2015. Ripple kind of got jammed up 2014. They were doing this from like probably before they even started Ripple. Do you get this? 2013. There's already a 2013 Ripple Fund. How the hell is that? With a startup? How do you get invited right into China as a startup company? Then they show the translation. Then I show the translation. Let me get into I'm going to get into that page and show you the translation right now. I'm going to go to my page for it. Okay. On the left, it's showing Ripple Fund, anchorage of electronic money. Back in 2013, says right here, 2013. I'm looking on the right side now. The trading platform is officially launched. Hello, right there, proof. It says it. 2013. Do you know what that means? Ripple must have been in China Guess what, folks? 2012, 11, 2010, maybe earlier than that, because Bitcoin came out in 2008. I want you to really start thinking about this stuff. If you have a exchange ready to go in 2013, when did we start going over there? Because we got to make buddy buddy with China, and we got to be friends and hold hands. And when did all this happen? And then this is 2013. The trading platform is officially launched. I'm telling you what, it's going to take 2 to 3 years before they even went in there. And that makes 2010, everybody. 2010 or 11. That's long before Ripple hit the scene, folks. How did all this happen? Hey, I don't have all the answers. I just show you all the awesome deep dive. Let me keep going. Oh, now this is also interesting. Looking on the right side, it shows 2013, the trading platform of Ripple Fund, is officially launched. But guess what happened 1 year later? This is what doesn't make sense. 1 year later, the trial operation of Bitcoin trading platform. So they've got a Ripple network first going in China and then the Bitcoin. That's what it looks like to me. I don't know, buddy. Something sure don't smell right here. Oh, I just love it. A plan comes together. They're talking about, if you scroll down, look at right here. Remember how I told you they had dividends and stuff? You remember all that, right? And I said it was security. Well, looky what we've got here. Annualized rate of return, 8%, 8.45%, 9.33%, 9.37% annual. Are you seeing all this? Monetary fund. They're paying interest here, buddy. What? They're having dividends. They got profits for market makers. Are we kind of seeing a security kind of going on here? When you start earning interest off of a money market fund of some kind, starts to sound like a security crypto hawk, but what do I know, right? Because I'm not a financial advisor. They're talking about Ripple has a wallet. Gee, do you think in the future, now I'm just guessing, what do I know, right? Do you think in the future Ripple might have an exchange that has gold and silver and staking where you can earn interest and they have dividends and lions and tigers and bear? Oh my. I'm going to probably hook up. I'm going to hook up with Ripple and get about 10% interest off my money. So what it's showing here, I don't need to have an exit plan. If you have an exit plan, you've been watching the wrong person on YouTube. Just saying. You've been watching somebody who has no content like me. All right. We're talking Knuckle Dragger show. Let's see here. I'm just kind of looking through. It's called it Ripple Fund. They call it Ripple Fund. So it's a fund. Oh, and you earn interest off it and dividends and these different things, huh? Well, that's not a security at all, is it? Oh, they're talking about where we can send you CNY shares. When withdrawing cash, transfer the CNY share back to the Ripple wallet. Do you know what a CNY is? It's the Chinese money. You're buying shares of Chinese money. So what it says here, when withdrawing cash, transfer the CNY share. Guess what? Is it possible if you have a share of something, that's a security? Yes, Crypto Hulk, my God, you're right. Yes, everybody, I am right. Why? Because I just show you facts. Other dumbasses get on this channel and try to say, oh, it's not a security. Well, what? I'm reading shares right here, dummy. They're transferring shares. And they start talking about paying people interest. And then they mentioned earlier on the other article, dividends. And then the other article said fundraising. Well, what does that sound to you like, dude? How the hell do you come off going on my show, talking all that dumb shit, showing everybody how stupid you are? I'm making a case here that's blowing you away. I got everything I'm talking about sounds like a security. Maybe because you've never bought a security in your life, you have no idea what the characteristics of a security are. I've shown at least five. Uh, I've shown at least five characteristics that XRP is being used as a security in the show so far today. You bring nothing except your big fucking mouth. That's all you do, and your stupid comments that involve no intelligence whatsoever. Alrighty then. Let me check the comments. So that'll be the end of that particular video. Share like the security. Rob C made a live stream. Okay, welcome, Rob. Proud to say I do not have an exit plan, says Lady Di. XRP identifies as a security. Oh my God. Armor of God. The crash of 2008 was the beginning. So they started prepping then. They have been printing trillions simply to keep the Fed on life support. Absolutely. Thanks for that donation. Okay, again, what I'm showing you is that the actions that Ripple took in the early stages, those actions are securities. The actual XRP, in my opinion, is a currency or an electronic money. That's what the paperwork says. We're looking over here. Okay. It's also referred to as gold by another article. It's the manner in which XRP transferred, sold, distributed, incentivized, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Some of those were secure. When Ripple would just give it with no whatever, okay, that's not a security issuance. When Ripple would then issue it because you earn, because they would get paid in XRP. That's what it said there. You'll be incentivized and paid in XRP, XRP. Then that particular transaction is a security transaction. Oh man. Now, Shimada says, awesome work. Well, you know what? I got people that pay money on this channel. And oh, somebody else was laughing. This motherfucker had to block. He's like, oh, these people on there give $1, $5 donations. You know what? Yes, they do. And some people give $500 to $700 per show. You fucking cock. So my show is designed for people that don't have any money. So this clown's making fun of people that donate $1 or $5 or something. He's like, ha ha ha. What a fucking dumbass. He has no fucking concept. I make shows so poor people, I think a $5 per month show is affordable. And whatever, if somebody can only afford $1, then I don't look at that shit. What I look at is I'm going to bring you the best fucking information I can find. So at least you can be proud. You may not have a lot of money now. I'm making a show nobody can fucking touch content wise. And when you pay that $5 a month, hopefully you'll be a member. I want you proud knowing that, like, this Crypto Hulk dude, he just finds this shit and he brings it, you know? Like all this stuff here, I'm sure the judge in the court case would want to see. What happens, you get a bunch of people like, oh, damn, Crypto Hulk blowing it up. He's showing how the sales of XRPs are securities. It might be deemed a security. Hey, you know what? I'm just showing facts, dude. All right? If you don't like it, it's like, oh, I don't want to see the monster. Oh, the monster. Just look at the fucking facts. All the stuff, dividends, profits, market making, incentivizing, fundraising, giving percentages. They're using the word shares. You'll receive shares. Dude, this is all a security. All right, just fucking deal with it. It's 2014. They're not probably, hopefully, not doing the same thing right now. Okay, so just because you don't understand, shut your fucking mouth. All right. Former Goldman Sachs executive Raoul Pal recently agreed that Ripple and Bitcoin is the government. You know what? That my friend pays that Raoul Pal guy 500 a month. I got a rich friend. He pays this dude 500 a month. I've been telling him for 2 years, Ripple's, and then what happens is this Raoul guy. Here, okay, here's the deal. I just told you already. Ripple's first partners, one of them is Goldman Sachs. They're there from day one. The national, I'm not going to say security agency, was also a Ripple partner from day one. That's a government agency. Hello. What Raoul Pal is saying right now, this is old news on my channel, dude. I've been telling you guys that like 2 years ago. This guy comes up on the scene, and now all of a sudden he says, that's what I'm saying. I keep you guys years in advance. I feel bad for my friend. He's paying this dude $6,000 a year for old news. I'm not going to clown my friend, but I'm like, I'm looking at him like, you're really paying this dude $500 a month? Are you serious? You're high, dude. His news is so old. He's just saying it now. Raoul is watching Crypto Hulk. The world is watching. 1970 legend. That is a red one. Thank you very much for that. I missed that guy. What a sucker. Keep it up, Hulk. Thank you very much for that donation. That's what I'm showing. My show keeps these. I'm showing you how Ripple was all over in China 10 years ago. No other channel. They might have say, oh yeah, Ripple's been. Somebody was like, oh yeah, this guy said that a year ago or 2 years ago. Oh, did he have any evidence? No, it was this, right? Everybody's got this and that, but nobody's got the shit I got on my channel, like facts, real web pages. I'm not showing you them. Go find them on your own. Okay. I show stuff with videos so you can't like necessarily find exactly where the website is. I don't want anybody else knowing where you get this shit. You want to know where you find it? Go on my fucking channel. That's where you find it. MKP, Raoul probably heard you say it, and now he's repeating it for views. Yeah, look, these big shot guys have their little henchmen, and they watch other channels, and they try to see who is popular, who's got real good content and everything. And I know they watch the channel. All these people do. There's nobody that comes up with content like me. I know that it's not bragging. I'm just stating facts. These other channels, each day I study and I try to do a deep dive to show my members that this is the one. This channel is the one. Okay. I don't need to make $300,000 a year for that shit. I've worked hard in my whole career when I used to make $3.35 an hour at Denny's restaurant, that I have when I worked for the Hilton Corporation and these other jobs. It don't matter how much I get paid. I do the best damn job I can do. But now I have a paid channel, so now you guys pay me. I have to come up with the best shit I can find, just so I can walk away from this knowing, you know what? There's no other channels these people can go to. There's no way for like $5 a month you ain't getting this shit. Are you high? If you're paying $500 a month with that other guy, you still don't get this, right? Like he doesn't go over stuff I go over. So anyhow, I'm very proud of this channel. Pass the sweet sauce. I just got notified. Watch it later. Yep, that's what happens. 54 minutes. I'm gonna open the phone line here just for a little bit. Let me tell you what the phone number is. I'll still keep going over news if no one calls. But I mean, here's another benefit of this channel. Look, I don't know everything. I'm more of a deep diver researcher than reading a crystal ball. I can find out how stuff originally happened. So if you call in, I'm not going to know everything, but Anyhow, phone number is 916-906-3095. Let me see if I can go over another one. Oh, Canada. Okay. I probably showed it on my channel. There's something called Ripple Union. Let me see if it's on my show. If not, I'll make a really quick video so you can see it. I'm almost positive. I don't know if I made the Ripple Canada. I'll do that maybe after the show. All right. Just trust me on this one. I don't need to lie. But it is cool for you to see it. I'll try to remember to post it later. Now, Canada just recently came out about 2 years ago. 1 or 2, maybe 3, but I think 1 or 2 years ago that they're like Ripple partners. Okay, really? I'm looking at 2014. Well, I thought it was only 2 years ago. Like back in 2021, Crypto Hulk, that Canada said the Royal Bank of Canada, and remember that Australian bank, the National Australian Bank, they joined up together and they're Ripple partners 2 years ago? No, actually, Ripple was working with Canada 9 years ago, not 2, 9. What I'm looking at here is something called Ripple Union. It's HTTPS, and it says rippleunion.com/Canadian. Hello. And there's a Ripple address, wallet address. There's a root account. You can get an Amazon gift card by working through them all the way back then. It says remittance can be made to Canadian banks through the corridor. So there's already an on and off ramp. Canada had an on-off ramp with Ripple, hello, in 2014. They never told you that, though. And it's the CAD, Canadian, I don't know, whatever, dollar. And it's involved through the Chinese as well. If you wanted to call in, I'm going to do a last ask, and then I'm going to turn off the ringer. It's 916-906-3095. Let's see what other one we got here. Fundraising. Okay. Let's see. I got a call from somebody special. Hello, who is this?
Okay, this is She-Hulk.
Hi, She-Hulk. You're on speakerphone. Everybody's listening to you.
Okie dokie. I just had something that caught my eye, and I thought, I'm going to look into that. But a member, INGB, said that Bitcoin and XRP have the same IP address that they heard. And I thought,
I've heard that. I have heard that over the past year or two. Yeah.
Yeah. And I thought, wow, all this information coming in is like, it seems like it's blasting at us like all of a sudden, especially through you. I mean, we wouldn't get it any other way anyway. Most of us here all have probably major jobs, families, things, but we're all here for one reason, and that's you and what you bring. So, proud of you. I just wanted to call in.
I appreciate that. I take pride in my little channel that I have because it has a big responsibility. You don't have to pay on my channel $500 a month like my rich friend. That's ridiculous. I mean, he's really paying that, and then this Rao guy now all of a sudden says it's the government. You know what? I love it because I've got the little Brady Bunch pictures things. And you can go down and see all the Ripple partners with the national, I'm not going to say security agency there. And it's like, these people, he don't even have that. See, Rao may say it is. Okay, well, everybody, that's talk, right? Talk. Show us a
Right.
web page, Rao. Show us the web page. He don't got it.
No.
So it's
And
just talk.
everything in your life has brought you to this. You know, everything you've done in your life has brought you to this, and your heart is huge, and you're the Robin Hood
Oh, yeah, man. That's
to
cool.
a lot of people. We thank you. We love you, and keep it up. God knows.
It's a lot of work. I have to, yeah.
Yep. But you're going to reap the rewards. All of us are. You know, you guys all stand strong. Hodl. Don't listen to all the FUD and all the crap, and just listen to Hull. That's all you need.
Like, if I tell everybody, look, I'm worried, then you should probably start being concerned. Right now, I've got zero worries. All right, zero. Whatever news I find, just I'm not worried. We're all in the right place. Just don't do anything stupid. All right.
Nope. Everybody just stay strong and watch Hulk Space, and
Yeah. Hey, thanks for calling.
all right. God bless.
Bye. Okay. Very cool. So, all right. Lastly, I think that's good enough. I've got other stuff to show. I'm clicking out of some of this stuff now, with the Ripple Fund and all that. Let me see. You got Ripple Quick Start. It's another one. Like, I'll probably read off some of this. I'll see if some of this I might use for tomorrow. But then there's want a coin, and then just these things. And then Ripple, I might save some of this for tomorrow morning, because some of this stuff's actually kind of good. It's not like groundbreaking, but what I'm trying to show, and I'm going to conclude the show right here. Oh wait, hold on, I got a couple people that dropped in here. Reagan, member for a month. Thanks, Hulk, for all your great work. You're welcome. Helio Bob. Thank you for that donation, Helio Bob. Can someone tell me if I'm still visible to the chat? I think YouTube zapped me again. Yep, you're invisible. I can't see your message at all, Trey Dab. They have you invisible. Ontario. Okay, so what we're going to wrap it up with today is this. There's so much we don't know. Ripple itself, hold on. Paul Rados, thank you very much for that donation. Appreciate it. He says, thanks, Hulk. And I'm like, you're welcome. What we got going on? Well, everybody can see your stuff now. Trav Dab. Look, I'm uncovering all these connections with Ripple and countries, like with China. Like, seriously? Like, that's massive right there. Look, the news that I bring you has a massive importance on your investing, because I want you to see really what's going on. Like the other channels, they'll discuss the highlights and what's going on in the trial and all that. And on my channel, we know that the trial's fake. Like, these other channels are designed to get views and not teach you anything. All right. It's to go after conspiracies. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, that's it. Oh, this cartoon person said that. That's and these hand signals. Like, I don't do that dumb shit with you guys. I show you facts to where if you're a credit investor, maybe you want to dump a $500,000 into something. I'm going to show you why with real facts going back 10 years. You know, all the stuff you watch on my show, I got some friends, let's say, I have some business associates that have dumped in hundreds of thousands based on what I've taught on my show. Verified. I've seen one dude has got like 400,000 XRP, 200,000 or 300,000 XLMs, like all this kind of shit, because they watch my show and they let me know. Okay. because they are, if I guess you could call them accredited investors, but these are like investor type people. I know personally, I bump into them here and there, and they're like the one dude's paying the dude $500 a month. I'm like, dude, are you fucking serious? Why are you paying that guy $500 a month? Like, that's so fucking stupid. Oh, well, he has good trading. I'm not gonna argue with him, but just it's like that. So I know these people, all right, and they watch my show, and I'll just uncover everything below the water, the icebergs, and they'll go in and just dive in and invest. Maybe they'll go buy 100,000 XRP tomorrow on some shit that I say, like they do shit like that. So us little people that watch the show, I'm just letting you know that there's people that I am aware, I have contact with, I'm acquaintances with, let's say, and they tell me what they do. Like, dude, that show you did yesterday, I just dropped 50,000 on XDC or something because of that. I'm whoo-wee, but because these people know. Matt 59754. God bless you, Hulk. Keep up the great work. And Christopher Clark. What's your opinion on Zum? Card hard wallet. I, number one, don't ever give my opinion on hardware wallets or teach that stuff. Wallets, you could lose everything with. You got to write down your phrase, and I've downloaded a Zum wallet. I think it's on my phone. I don't have anything on it. I don't know why I'd want it. Like, I'm not trying to tell you not to get Zum. It's just I have a Ledger S for Sam and X for X-Ray, and that's all I got. I'm not saying they're the best. People just want to know what I got. That's what I got. That's it. Okay. That's all that I have. So I can't comment on Zum. Plus, I'm hoping one day I'm going to be considered accredited investor because I got millions of dollars worth of XRP. Then I'll just have a Ripple wallet. Got it? A Ripple wallet? So why would I want a Zum wallet? I'm talking about having a Ripple wallet, institutional grade custody, using PolySign and stuff, and Medico, and PolySign's all three-letter agency company. So I don't have all the answers. I don't want to discuss too much about the future because I'm trying to get past the 50-cent XRP. All right. The trial is Shakespeare after a session of meth and mushrooms. Right. Like, I looked up that PolySign company before, and I looked on the website stuff, and it said you had like have a department, and I'm not going to say of defense security clearance. No, why would you have to have that at a little private company? That and the web page like 3 years ago for Poly, the web page, like, it says nothing of importance at all. It gives you a couple words here there. Back in the day, there was like nothing, and nobody talked about it. Everybody's afraid to talk about it. And but then I saw a help wanted, and I forgot, it might have been a LinkedIn or something. It said you had to have a department of, and I'm not saying defense clearance. I'm like, what the hell? That's why I started thinking, like, at least 2 years ago or more. This Ripple is not a company, and this Poly whatever, it's not a company either. These are government agencies pretending to be companies. So that's what we uncovered tonight, is all these little ways that Ripple was making wheels and deals, and some of them were security transactions. Okay. The XRP itself are not, but the manner at which Ripple incentivized or whatever distributed were deemed security transactions. That's how this court case is eventually going to end, like that. But what's so hard about designing your own wallet? I'm going, if I can, because I want a Ripple wallet. All right, that'll do it for today. About an hour and 10 minutes. I think we'll call it a wrap. V Lock Jr. I stopped listening to them. Let's see. Thanks, Hulk. You're welcome, everybody. G Spud, welcome back again. Trav Dab. Thank you, sir, for all your efforts. Your boss. Keep it up. Thank you for that. That totally helps, you know? Keeps me just like pushing forward, motivating me to keep diving in. I gotta fight every other. I gotta fight for position with all the YouTubers in the world and all the other platforms, and on top of that, YouTube Corporation fighting against my channel. On top of that, that's unreal. But hey, you know what? I'm very grateful. Trav Dab's fine, more than fine. All right, I'm gonna look into maybe getting a show set up for tomorrow morning. So I got to go scan news tonight and see what I want to do for tomorrow's show, and that'll be it. So I'll see y'all.